Welcome to this week's edition of Vikings Update, bringing you the latest in Valley City State athletics. The Viking football team finished off the conference season with a 37-12 win over Mayville State on Saturday, earning a share of the North Star Conference Championship with a 3-1 record. Derek Elliott rushed for 286 yards and scored 2 touchdowns, and quarterback Curtis Walls threw for 3 more touchdowns as the Vikings dominated in all aspects of the game. Colby Lum, Jake Miller, and Mark Zinke all caught touchdown passes, and James Gaynor led the team with 8 receptions for 49 yards. The Viking defense, well, they were strong as well, limiting Mayville's option rushing attack to just 52 rushing yards and had 8 tackles for loss. 5 different players had 5 tackles to lead the defense, including Matt Kraft with 4 solo tackles, a forced fumble, and 2.5 tackles for loss. Elliott's 286 yards tied the VCSU single-game rushing record. He also set new single-season records Saturday for rushing yards, all-purpose yards, rushing touchdowns, and total touchdowns. Elliott, Kraft, and Thomas Cortez were all named Conference Players of the Week. The Vikings are now 5-4 overall. They'll wrap up the regular season Saturday with a trip to Menlo College in California. Joined on the Vikings update now by Dennis McCulloch, head coach of the Valley City State Viking football team. His squad knocks off Mayville State 37-12 on Saturday, winning a share of the North Star Conference Championship. Coach, first off, we'll start with the game. Kind of a dominating victory all the way around, I thought. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it was. I think, we lost to them 14-9, and
right.
It was a tough loss for us and our program, and I know our kids, definitely felt like they wanted to prove something on Saturday, and we wanted to feel like one of the best teams in this league, and I think we had to show that you're a dominating program, and on Saturday there was a difference. I think if you watch the game from start to finish, I thought our kids played awfully well, and definitely showed there was a little bit of separation between us and Mayville, and I think that's a positive. Again, after losing to them there, I felt very good after the game and how well our kids played, and really from start to finish, control the game offensively and defensively.
Final home game for 9 seniors that you're going to graduate. Some of them stepped up, had some very big games on Saturday. When you look at this group of seniors, they've technically had 3 conference championships in a row, the DAC, the AII, and now the North Star. I know coming into this year you guys had maybe bigger, higher goals than a conference championship, but that's something this team will be able to hang his hat on, right?
No question. And when you start to look at the seniors, a lot of them played roles on all 3 of those teams,
right.
and definitely had an impact in our program over the last 3 years in success, and no question a positive. I said probably a month from now we'll look back and maybe be a little disappointed that we didn't achieve a little bit higher than this year, but with the situation by the end of the year where we're at, feels really good to come out and be share the conference championship, the first one ever, and to be a part of that. And these seniors will have that, some special memories for them forever now. And again, those guys played a big part in the last 3 years of our success.
You guys wrap up the regular season this weekend, going to California, kind of a fun trip for you as well. Real quickly, what do you want to see on this trip? Guys having fun and of course playing football as well, right?
Yeah, I think the primary thing is for us to be successful when we go out there and keep that as our focus. But it's a different experience. Some guys will be on a plane for the first time, and first time going out, probably first time outside of North Dakota, maybe for some of them. And so it is a unique experience, and I think it's a positive that way for them. And there'll be some great things that we'll get a chance to do while we're out there. But ultimately, it comes down to us wanting to win a football game and to be focused on playing Menlo, and that'll be a part of the challenge of this trip, because it is unique, and we definitely don't do this very often. So
right.
It's one of those things that helping those kids work hard to be successful and stay focused, and also have a little bit of enjoyment while we're out there.
All right, Coach Mack, appreciate the time. Congratulations on the conference championship, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you very much.
The Viking men's basketball team hosted Viterbo University on Thursday last week, dropping the contest 73-64 despite an electrifying alley-oop here to Russell Robinson. A.J. McDonald led the Vikings with 16 points and 4 assists. VCSU is now 0-3 to start the season. They'll play 3 games this week, including a matchup Friday with the #1 team in the nation, defending national champion Cardinal Stritch University. Viking women's basketball team posted a 1-1 record during the Cattle Classic at Concordia University, Nebraska. VCSU earned its first win of the season 68-65 over Doane College and then lost to number 5 ranked Concordia 80-63. Kelsey Hunter was named to the all-tournament team for VCSU. Vikings will play 3 games this week, including a 1 p.m. home game Saturday against William Penn. Then coming up next week, both the men and women will host Dickinson State. Valley City State's volleyball team had its season come to a close Wednesday night in the semifinals of the North Star Conference Tournament. Vikings lost in 3 games at Mayville State. They finished the year with a 13-25 overall record. The Valley City State men's cross-country team, they are heading to the national meet after winning the North Star and Midlands National Qualifying Meet Saturday in Lawrence, Kansas. The Viking men's Harriers took 5 of the top 7 spots and 7 of the top 14 spots in a dominating performance, scoring 22 points for the meet victory. Richard Longdew, Richard Wright, and Malik Jackson finished 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, respectively. It is the first time since 1986 that the cross-country team will be going to nationals. The national meet takes place November 23rd in Lawrence, Kansas. Viking head coach Ken Fournette was also named the Conference Coach of the Year. The Viking women took 6th place in the 9-team field on Saturday. Their season came to a close. That's it for this edition of Vikings Update. We'll see you next week.